Squadkast, who fire, who trash, nigga. I ain't shit, but I got them banging off the glass, nigga. Squad, yeah. Squadkast, who fire, who trash, hey,
There's a lot going down. You got somebody up in the blicky on somebody.
Squadkast TV, man. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good shit, man.
Yes, sir. Squadkast TV, we here. Y'all already know who I am, DJ the Capo, Conscious Capo, the modest one. That face y'all see right there is not Springz TV. All right, Springz TV is still on his birthday weekend. He is still on his birthday shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? That right there is my bro, Maniac of BTFU. Make sure y'all run them numbers up on his battles. You already know how I get down as far as when I see the bro and I get to promoting. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all turn his battles up and get the numbers up on that. Maniac of BTFU. Get in tune, former Dot Mob member, okay? Snake Eyes recruit. Snake Eyes brought him in. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like bro ain't got no credentials out here. All right, we're gonna make sure we get that out the way. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast, all that other good stuff. We got a lot going on today. Y'all see the title. We got the Bulletproof warm-up recap, right? We got A Ward finally hits URL. We got Ununice and Muwap going crazy. I definitely blogged on that, but we definitely gonna talk about that. And a bevy of other things, you know what I'm saying? So we got a jam-packed show. Definitely excited to go ahead and get this joint on and see what we got cooking up today. First and foremost, shout out to the Big Mob Mafia. All right, AJ, Squadkast TV battle rap reporter. You know what I'm saying? Bryce, Iowa Block Radio. Double V, First Lady of Squadkast TV, IAS Music. Please make sure y'all run them numbers up. Crown Vic, Victorious Life Network. Please run them numbers up, okay? Will with one L, the mother creator of the URL app. App Gang in the building, $7.99. Make sure you get the app, you know what I'm saying? App Gang is definitely in the building. We definitely promoting App Gang, you know what I'm saying? If you want to stay in tune with the latest drops from URL and everything they got going over there, all right? Kenny Lewis, K-Town. Big Mob Mafia, you already know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the heavyweights that's rocking with us. Harlem Legend TV, Married to the Bars, Greg the Great, DNA Tooth, Danny Lux, Piper Boy Williams. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Caps. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the battlers who ever gave us interviews and watched us and, you know what I'm saying, commented on the platform, chimed in. We definitely appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Without y'all, we definitely wouldn't have a reason to be doing this. All right? Please hit the like button. Once again, share the broadcast. We got a goodie for y'all today. All right. With that being said, yesterday, TBL had the warm-up, the Bulletproof warm-up event yesterday. All right. They streamed it for free. They streamed it for free on YouTube, on their channel. Not mad at that. We definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? They was late. They definitely following battle rap protocol. We definitely going to keep starting events late. We're not going to start on time. You know what I'm saying? Protocol does not say start on time, so we're going to be an hour late, just like all the other leagues out there. AJ in the building.
Black people shit.
Bruh. They don't nobody believe on starting on time. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So let me get y'all the card. All right, this was the card. You had J2 versus Clone. That battle was crazy in itself. J Polo in the building. Just for the people tuning in, Springz is not in the building. This is my bro, Maniac of BTFU. Springz is still on his birthday shenanigans, all right? But we got my bro up here. He's going to hold it down.
Maniac of BTFU, a.k.a. Better Than Springz, a.k.a. Mr. Dunbar's Disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know Springz ain't going to like that. He go watch this and be like, why did you just stop him? Yo, J2 versus Clone, Rock Lee versus Jay Gray. Jay Gray is a female if y'all ain't in tune. LA Monster versus Sniper, and Danny Myers versus Saga, or the Saga, however you want to call it. The Tooth in the building. What's good, Tooth? Big Cuz is definitely in the building. Springz going on fly off. Nah,
I know
Springz.
he can't wait till he get back on screen now.
Springz is on his birthday shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? The last time I seen Springz, he sent me a video. He was at the gun range. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was letting it peel. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Springz. But let's get into this recap, y'all, because this shit was nasty work. Nasty work. Ultra Grind Mex in the building. What's good? The family is here. We got 30 people in the building. Let's go.
Oh shit.
All right, hit the like button. Let's
They came to see Maniac better than Springz, you know what I'm saying?
Salute. All right, first battle that took place on this card. You know, I got them in order, and I got some things I got to say. All right. J2 versus Clone. Let me talk about it. J2 rapped his bars first. High energy. Definitely was wilding on Clone about being a snitch and him telling and Ratatouille and all that. You know what I'm saying? J2 was in his bag. I'm not even gonna lie. The only thing that I have negative to say, and this is only on strictly a battle rap. I'm not indulging in this man's personal life and whatever he got going. I know how the culture, what they think of him and stuff like that. I'm only speaking just battle rap. All right. He was wilding. I ain't even gonna lie. The only thing that he messed up on that I seen earlier was that he recycled. He stole out. He stole something. Yeah, exactly. Where is it? I wrote this shit down. Where is it at? Silencer. He says, "Oh, we got notes. Oh, we got notes. I got the notepad. We got notes. We got notes.
I got 500 pages in this bitch."
Yo, Silencer. That's what he should have did. You know what I'm saying? So he stole that from somebody else.
What
He
was the
took
part?
exactly, Tooth. Exactly. He took it from somebody else. No Diddy. No Diddy for all the hornbillions out there. But bro, I can't give you that round, no Diddy, knowing that you stole from somebody else. And the sad thing is, you really didn't even need that. You was wilding just enough with what you had before you did that. Before you decided to let me go ahead and sprinkle this shit in here, this little saison. I'm gonna sprinkle. They ain't gonna know. And he got mad reaction off of that shit too. Mad, shook the room. Justin, I think Clone took that W. We'll talk about it.
Shaking the room off of stolen bars, like
K-Town, what's good?
How can you even be proud of that?
Right? How can you? and the way he was up there carrying that shit, you know how we be up there when we shake the room and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was definitely in his bag. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro,
he should say, "I don't own copyrights to this."
Something, or say, shout out to such and such. You know, something like give them their homage.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
Use their name in wordplay or something,
bro. It's 2025, and we still got to deal with people stealing bars. It's nasty work, AJ. It's nasty work. You had Twerk. He stole Nick G setup with the pistol whip, and the pistol whip. We debated that last time, and now we got this shit. This is crazy. I swear, battle rap, boy, the hits just keep on coming. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. So if that hadn't happened, J2 would have had a great first round. You know what I'm saying? As far as the content, high energy, the punches, the directfulness of being towards Clone and all that. Clone, he comes out, no Diddy, and it's like, okay, he's trying to address being called a snitch. Like the footage showed, the paperwork said I never told, and the footage I never did. Nah, bruh. there's there's nothing you can say to negate what the whole world saw as far as the battle rap culture, bro. Like everybody saw the video. You sat down with the people. Like it wasn't even first 48. They didn't even give you a soda and a Philly cheesesteak yet. You started talking and you ain't even get a full stomach. That was crazy. And it wasn't even pressing them. That's the whole thing. So neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Clone, he goes into that. He's trying to deflect the whole snitch situation, and then he goes in on far as J2's preference and and all that other stuff. All right, cool, whatever. Due to the battle rap rules, because I uphold the battle rap rules. I can't speak for anybody else. We in a culture now where you can choke and still win that round. You know what I'm saying? You could stumble and fumble, and as long as your round was fire, you can still win that round. Like I don't understand this shit. But me personally, when you stole a bar, silencer, that's what he should have did. And you got reaction off of that, and you act like you came up there with that shit yourself, and you was up there. Nah, bro. Clones up 1-0. Clones up 1-0. J2, you lost that round. I don't care if it's just one bar, bro. You're tainted. You're tainted. And that's just what it is. You're tainted, bro. You can't come back from that.
So I mean, if you choke and then your opponent's just ABC, but you still snapping, they still won, even though they ain't say nothing.
I mean, you might feel like they didn't say nothing, but I mean, they got through their material clean. I'm pretty sure they would have gotten some reaction. I mean, yeah, they won that round.
What if they didn't get no reaction?
It really don't matter off the reaction, to be honest with you. The rules don't apply no more. It's a show. I mean, clearly the rules don't apply no more. That's why Maniac asked me these questions so he can try to justify it. Hey, clearly the rules don't apply.
What about stumble?
Stumbling and fumbling, bro. I deduct that, bro.
Deduct, yeah.
No, you lost that round. And that happened to somebody who we're going to talk about in the next couple battles where they stumbled and fumbled, but was fire. But I can't give you the round because you stumbled and fumbled. Like, it's crazy.
So if you stumble and fumble, but your opponent was trash, you still can't win?
No, because in this case, their opponent wasn't trash.
Well, this case, yeah.
So I'm not going to sit up here and go with the hypotheticals with you, bro, because I can see where you at. I can see where you at. You one of these justifiable peoples. You know what I'm saying? You one of them people that they can stumble and fumble, but if they really didn't say nothing, then I feel like I won that round.
Only because I've stumbled before.
We've all stumbled before, bro. It happens.
I didn't lose the round though.
Okay.
It was points deducted.
Okay. Okay. Points deducted. Okay. Clone 1-0. Second round, second and third, I got J2, but I feel like the second and third was Clone's best rounds. Clone was up there wilding. I ain't gonna lie. Clone was up there wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie. The slow flow and everything. Like I'm not even gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But Clone was definitely in his bag. I just genuinely felt like the second and third, like some people had J2 30 in Clone. I seen it on Twitter yesterday.
Like after the battle?
And I seen it on Instagram too. They had J2 30 in Clone after the battles.
Wow.
But once again, you stole a bar, you lost that round, so you won the battle to me 2-1. But I'm gonna give the Clone the first round, and in the second and third, I had J2 clear. I felt like Clone was great. I felt like Clone was definitely doing his thing. Like I said, he impressed me with everything he's been dealing with. But I just feel like J2 was just a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit better. I mean, it was a good back and forth. This battle, sorry for the circumstances at least, if you would have took the names away and everything that goes into those names and you just had just the bars, this will be a great back and forth that you could literally listen to or watch on YouTube or whatever if you didn't know who these people were. and everything that was associated with him. Hold on. The fact that Chess still gets booked after choking, barfing, and stumbling shows the old rules don't matter. I will say this. Ultra Grimex, you're right. But there was a point then where Chess did get sat down. He was a point where he did get sat down. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't on the Gnomes. He wasn't on the Summer Madnesses. Chess was on like Band. Like he was doing them type joints. Chess was damn near about to be Survivor Series. You know what I'm saying? And he was that close. Springz is still on his birthday behavior. You know what I'm saying? Last time I talked to Springz, he was at the gun range doing his thing. This is my bro Maniac of BTFU. He did have the camera on. He might be doing something. That's why he cut the camera off. But hopefully he cuts the camera back on and he shows his face, not his waist.
My camera ain't on?
No.
What the hell?
And he come right back doing the same. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Am I on now?
Nope.
My screen says I'm on. What the hell? No, I'm going to leave and come back.
The way I'm grading this joint, it ain't me. Look, we was one of many platforms to bomb on Clone. I said he shouldn't get booked. Well, I didn't say he shouldn't get booked. I said go ahead and book him. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see how he's going to stand up to the bars that's going to be set before him in regards to all the snitching and stuff. Like I don't condone that shit. I don't condone a lot of this, bro. You're talking to somebody who bombs on people for a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? J2 stole bars. He does not win the first round because that's when he used them. You know what I'm saying? But that second and third, he won. Clear to me. You know what I'm saying? Clone was good. Just not enough. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. Yeah. Happy birthday, Springz. You know what I'm saying? Definitely doing his thing.
I'm back in.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, it's a show. Like I don't know how many times, I don't know how many months ago or how many shows ago. I maybe even said this shit last year. We are in the era where wins and losses don't matter. It's a show. It's random matchups. The people just putting cards together and say, here, go out here. You know what I'm saying? It's WWE. They at one point they was rehearsing together. You got people just writing together. I mean, this is crazy. And they still thrive in the culture. We say something, but we don't really put our foot down. We just let the shit keep going. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Sandro with the Euro. Sandro with the Euro. Remember when we caught up? I didn't get away with it, but did he get away with it? You know what I'm saying? Please get the likes up. 17 in the building. We got 8 likes. Come on, man. We had 30 at one point. Let's go, man. Come on. I know Springz ain't here. He's doing his birthday thing. Come on, man. I don't know what Maniac disappeared again with his camera. Hopefully he'll get it
off
figured
again.
out.
I don't know what's going on, man.
But I had J2 winning this battle 2-1. Clone got the first, J2 second and third. You want to debate me? I'll drop the link and we can definitely debate. The second battle, Rock Lee versus Jay Gray.
I'm still off?
Yeah.
What is going on with this?
Hey, cuz, I love you, Dion. You know that. Talk to the person that booked the battle. All I can do is just recap it. That's all I can do is recap it, baby. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. I didn't ask for this matchup. I was just as surprised as the next man when I saw this joint. I said, oh wow, I don't know, you know, how we gonna feel about this, but okay, this is where TBL is going. Okay, this is what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whatever. There will be consequences and repercussions to this. You're still black, but it's all good. Rock Lee versus Jay Gray. This was nasty work. Rock Lee, how in the hell are you choking and stumbling and choking in all 3 of your rounds? All 3. You choked in all 3 rounds. Your 3rd round, you gave up. You said something, and that was it. You run around with that goddamn fan thinking you Katana from Mortal Kombat. fan in your face, you're waving a fan while you up there getting cooked. You choked all 3 rounds while Jay Gray, and she was up there cooking your ass too. She was up there cooking your ass too. That shit was nasty work. Nasty work. Rock Lee got 30. Rock Lee got 30. You went up there and probably underestimated your opponent, didn't take her serious, thought that you could just breeze your way through the battle with nothing because you had nothing, and you got your ass whooped, and you choked all 3 fucking rounds. All 3. It wasn't a round you didn't. Like, that was crazy. That was like, yo, y'all, and y'all wonder why female battle rap be taking a hit. And y'all wonder why female battle rap be taking a hit. Because you used the same Rock Lee that was on Cap's platform, shout out Angry Fan, and you was talking your shit like you was God's gift to female battle rap. And look what happened. Look at you. You went up there and got cooked.
I mean, when you cook it, when you getting cooked, it gets hot. So you might need the fan. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, the fan.
She predicted the future.
The fan was about as big as what's his name? What's Kofi Kingston's partner name from WWE?
Who's partner?
Kofi Kingston. The New Day.
I don't even know, man.
Man. Well, he had a big ass sombrero on SummerSlam. The fan was about big as that. That shit was crazy. And you up there, and then to make it so bad, you up there smiling, giggling, talking about, oh, salute, and make sure you do this, and make sure you do that. Bitch, you just choked all 3 rounds. You just choked, and you got the nerve, the audacity, the severity, the unmitigated gall to sit up there and talk about you up there to smile and joke around like as if nothing happened. As if nothing happened. I swear to God, man. Yo, battle rap is so fucked up right now. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Every round she choked. Yeah, no, not Big E. Man, hold on, man. This shit bothers me.
It's time to give up battle rap, man.
Man,
it's time to give up battle rap if you choking all round every round.
Oh, Xavier Woods. That's who it is. Xavier, he had a big ass sombrero. Yo, the fan was, every round. I'm not lying, bro. It was so disgusting. And then you trying to say, I seen the chat talking about she was reading off her Apple Watch. She's reading off her Apple Watch.
Disgusting labor.
And they wonder why female battle rap be taking a hit. Female battle rap already got ghostwriting associated with them, and now you got shit like this.
Man,
40 bars, always choking. You know what I'm saying? Shoonie stumbling and fumbling.
Not enough Jazz the rappers.
They try to throw Jazz name in there with some ghostwriting allegations. Yo, this shit is crazy.
They hating on the GOAT.
Bruh. Hold on, bro. Done. Look, there goes Springz right there.
Suicide.
Look at him.
Let's
Look
go.
at him. Thought you was at the
Here's
gun range. You're supposed to be letting the swammy off. No diddy.
Wait till you here's what I said at the beginning.
Oh yeah, hey Springz. Manny, I definitely let the world know he's definitely on the show. She was reading off her watch the whole time. Nobody said, wow. Rock Lee, you reading off an Apple Watch?
How you choke if you reading?
How you reading off? Because first, look, the Apple Watch ain't no big as this Fitbit, first of all.
I know, but you can scroll through.
Yeah, but I mean, damn, how you reading off your Apple Watch with the fan, trying to perform, look in the camera, look at your Apple Watch again, like, yo, no wonder you up there choking. Man, look, when Jazz the rapper went on her rant and she was talking about all these bitches, this is the shit she would be talking about. This is
yeah, like she's battled a million times.
Look what he said.
Gonna choke.
Look what Springz said. You see the comment?
She's the GOAT. Wow, yeah. Don't be hating, man. You couldn't make it today. You called in sick?
Every time she was, bruh. This nasty word. J grade 30, clear. Like Rock Lee, this is a terrible display. And you know you better than this. You know you better than this. But your performance does not help female battle rap. It did not help female battle rap at all. Like, this is crazy. You reading off your Apple Watch? That's crazy. Y'all are getting creative. First, you have Farrah, you know what I'm saying, feeding 40 bars her lines. You have Farrah feeding Shuni her lines. Like, this is crazy. And then you got the ghostwriting allegations. And now you go to as far as to put your bars in your Apple Watch so you can look at the
and still choke.
And still choke all 3 rounds. That is insane.
Disgusting labor.
Man, look. They need to look, tighten up. I know this is the first battle where I've seen you do this, but I'm telling you, you on the watch list from now on. Rock Lee, I'm telling you, you on the watch list. Your ass is one more away from going to Pelican Bay. I'm letting you know right now. You one more of these away from getting your ass sent to Pelican Bay. I'm not playing around. I'm standing up. The rest of the coaches can sit down. I'm not standing for this shit. We're not standing for this. No, I don't care if this is free or not. Nuh-uh, we're not doing this. Nah, we're not doing that. It's the nastiest word. Yo, so disappointing because she has talent. That's the whole thing. She has talent, but you wasn't ready. Yeah, Spring. She got to go to Pelican Bay. I'm gonna give her one more chance, like Biggie, and after that, she going to Pelican Bay.
It's a lot of battlers that try to blame shit on like their personal life. It's like everybody got personal stuff going on.
Facts.
Don't agree to it if you got personal stuff going on.
That's a fact.
You can't get through.
You don't know what person who died in somebody's family that they dealing with and shit like that might have lost their job or some shit like that. Something like anything. People got shit going on in their life too. And for those who do, and they still show up to the battles and show up and get their rounds out clear and do their thing, salute to y'all. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. They don't make excuses.
Thanks.
He said San Diego Boys. Valonzo in these streets. All right, so I had J2 winning the first battle versus Clone 2-1. He stole the silencer bar in the first round. Clone got that. J2 the second and third. I got Rock Lee getting destroyed 30 by J Gray. Bro, mute your mic. I don't know what you're doing. All right, I don't know what Maniac's doing, but I definitely had to mute his mic. Now let's First Lady Flames versus Aeon Moore. Shout out to Chicago, shout out to Richmond. You know what I'm saying? This was a cool battle. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. What? Oh, this man tripping. I'm about to kick Yak off in a minute. First Lady Flames versus Aeon Moore. All right, First Lady Flames, first round, crazy. You know what I'm saying? First Lady Flames, first round, I thought was phenomenal. She came out the gate firing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long their rounds were, but I was definitely thoroughly in tune with First Lady's first round. I thought that it was well put together. I thought it was masterfully crafted. You know what I'm saying? She was clean. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a good first round from First Lady Flames. I'm not even gonna lie. Missing C. How did Aeon? Hold on. How did Aeon get that? You gave the second. You gave Aeon the second and the third. We will talk about it. Good first round from First Lady Flames. Good first round from First Lady Flames. The first round from Aeon, it would have been fire had she not been choppy, choking, and stumbling for a good part of her first round. Because before that happened, she was she takes a minute to get cooking. You know what I'm saying? So, like, once Aeon gets cooking, she's definitely cooking. But it takes her a while to get there. You know what I'm saying? Tay in the building. I have First Lady first and second. We're gonna talk about it. Flames 2-1. Definitely. That's how I called it. I had Flames in the first round. I don't understand how anybody can try to say that Aeon won that first round when you wasn't clean. You stumbled and choked through most of your first round, but you had fire material, but it wasn't, you couldn't really get it out because you were stumbling and choking and shit. Like, it wasn't clean, like it wasn't good. You lost that first round to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how anyone else can even give you that first round, but to me. Now, the second round goes. So I got First Lady Flames up 1-0. First round right now. On the first round goes, Aeon comes out, not Aeon, First Lady Flames comes out with the rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? She rebuttal. She said, basically talking about one of the homies behind the wall said that he in the can fighting for his natural life. I guess you can say in hindsight, he battling the Aeon too. Fire. I got somebody in jail right now that's fighting for their natural life. In hindsight, they battling the Aeon too. Fire. That is crazy. And then she goes and picks up from there. First Lady Flames had a fire second round on top of the rebuttal. Fire second round on top of the rebuttal. Respectfully. Aeon had a fire second round. I'm not even gonna lie. Aeon had a fire second round. You know what I'm saying? No, Flames was not choppy. She was not choppy. We're not doing that. She was not choppy. It wasn't not choppy. No, we're not doing that. She did not choke in the second. What are y'all talking about? She stopped and drank some water and got back into her round. That is not a choke. Please let's not have this choke debate again. Because a choke is when you can't get your round back and you say Jersey and that is it. Did First Lady Flames get through her rounds? Yes, she did. So let's not do this. We're not doing this. Come on now, y'all. we too old and we've been in battle rap too long to not know what a choke is. Stop it. First Lady Flames did not choke. Y'all like, man, look. And I'm from Chicago. So why would I have a reason to pick against Aeon Moore? I'm going to roll with the city. But I got to call it for what it is. Or else I will be tainted as a blogger. This platform would be tainted. So once again, say First Lady Flames second round. Okay, Mission C. If that is the case, is that a choke? As you tried to say earlier, if that's the case, is that a choke? Because Harlem Hospital giving beds out and not being able to get it back, that's a choke. I don't know how many times we've seen Twerk choke and not get through his rounds, right? Like, we can name chokes. That's not a choke.
Cicero.
Oh, nasty word. Cicero had the worst choke in battle rap history. He said 2 words, and that was it. Looked in his phone and told the people, I'm going to give y'all something. What?
Was it worse than Rock Lee?
Bro, it was worse than Rock Lee. It was a 1-rounder. You choked 2 words into your 1 round and you couldn't get it back. You went to your phone. Now, Tori Doe was she round every round. That was crazy. That was crazy. You see, AC missing C, these are chokes of what we're talking about, not what you're trying to describe that you said First Lady Flames did. Yeah, that's crazy. Aeon second round, fire. I'm Aeon second round. She definitely picked it up from the first. I'm not even gonna lie. So if somebody got Aeon winning this round, I'm not mad at that because she was that good. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Flames, you know, with the rebuttal and the content and all that, you know what I'm saying, definitely was fire too and was worthy enough to win that round. You know what I'm saying? So some people got it 1-1 going into the third. If that's how y'all call it, whatever. I got it 2-0. First Lady Flames, first and second, and I got Aeon winning the third. Clear. Her third was out of this world. Like, had Aeon had been clean in that first round, we could literally be saying that she probably won this battle. You know what I'm saying? If she had not messed up in that first round, we could literally be making the case saying that she won this battle. Clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about clear. Like, Aeon went off in that second and in the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, this battle, see, I must be from Richmond, not Chicago. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Bro, I shit on Big T. I shit on everybody, bro. Like, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. I'm not gonna just hold people in whatever regard because I'm from the same city that they in. I mean, what kind of bias is that? That's crazy. What are we talking about? Somebody from Chicago is trash, but I gotta say that. And I'm not saying Aeon, but I'm just saying somebody from Chicago is trash. I just seen a trash performance, but I'm supposed to say they won because they from Chicago. What sense does that make? That's why battle raps in the state we in right now.
That's why people don't get better
from shit like that. I just gave Aeon mad love. I just said if she hadn't messed up in the first round, we would be talking about her winning this battle clear. Missing C. What more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Tyrese, what more do you want from me? I gave her bad love. It's not like I'm up here shitting on her. What we talking about? Next battle. Now, this battle, to me, was battle of the night. LA Monster or La Monster, however you want to call that, versus Sniper. This was a good back and forth. High energy, street shit. Bars is definitely on point. Like, this was a good back and forth. They was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I watched this battle because these battles are still on the on TBL YouTube channel too, by the way. So y'all can go check these out. All you gotta do is go to the live part of the channel, and it's right there, over 3 hours long. You gotta, go through the transcript or whatever to see the battles that you want to see and all that other stuff. Hey, Springz, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. She's not the Kwame Brown of battle rap, bro. Female battle rap, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Watch your mouth. You got 40 bars out here choking. She can't get through her rounds. Shuni the rapper out here stumbling and fumbling. You know what I'm saying? Yoshi out here starting fights in her rounds with 40 and shit like that. You got Coffee Brown who be saying shit here or there, but we know sex sells with her. She be dressed apart and all that. Vixen out here shaking ass, but she do be having bars and good battles, high energy, whatever. Like, bro, Tori Doe, what a letdown she's been. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. The whole Miss Hustle, ghostwriting allegation, and you want to sit up here and say Aeon's the Kwame Brown of battle rap? The nerve of you, sir. But I would expect that from somebody who said that Deion Sanders wasn't the best at his position. That's crazy.
Hating on primetime as well.
Hating on his and Shador. And Shador. You know, that's nasty work.
I get why he hating on Shador because he's finna be up against him.
Man, forget all that. It ain't like the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. Anyway,
never.
Yeah, LA Monster versus Sniper. This was battle of the night to me. You know what I'm saying? I think that once again, I had this joint 2-1 either way. It really depends on what you prefer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you one of them street dudes, they gave you that. Both of them. Bars, they gave you that. Both of them. Like, this was the better back and forth to me. You know what I'm saying? I would say this and then J2 and J. Well, we'll see, because I got to recap the Danny and the Saga battle too. We'll talk. We'll see at the end. We'll see at the end. We'll see at the end. This man said Greg Ostertag. Okay, right.
It sounded like this was like a maniac battle.
Okay. All right. Lamar Jackson's a running quarterback.
I mean, he see my
How about that,
my
Springz?
headline. He see my headline.
Your camera's off again, but it's all good.
I don't know why.
So I had LA Monster and Sniper 2-1 either way. I did see a lot of people having Sniper winning that battle. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. The last battle, A-Ward versus not A-Ward, Danny Myers versus the Saga. Danny, the bar god, Mr. I'm going to write rounds for the females, and then, oh, you're not going to use the bars. I'll just rap them to your opponent, the Myers. That's what he is. Replay value? What battle you talking about got replay value, Springz?
I think he's asking about the Sniper battle.
Yeah, that got replay value. I watched that. I can't wait. When they chop this joint up, whenever they decide to take the live battles down, when they chop it up, that's definitely one of the battles I'm looking forward to watching again.
It sounded like it was like a maniac battle, bro.
A Ghost Rider versus a Christian. Nasty work. Nasty work. All right, let's talk about it. Danny Myers goes in his first round. And I ain't gonna lie. Danny was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Danny definitely did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly those were his bars. We know he wrote them. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to worry about him getting bars from anybody. You know, whatever. Though he definitely did his thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Danny did his thing. I want to say in the second round or something, he had this bar that stuck out to me because y'all know the Saga's name is LeBron. And he said something like, I'll split LeBron in Atlanta and they'll find his other half in Savannah. And, you know, his Savannah is his wife's name. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was crazy. I said, oh, my God. That shit was fire. That bar stuck out to me a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that shit was fire. He said, I'll cut him in half in Atlanta. And you'll find his other half or his better half or his other half in Savannah. Oh my God. Yo. The Saga's hit or miss. Yeah, I felt like his first round was actually good. I thought his first round was damn near up there with Danny's almost, to be honest with you. And so I think after the first, I might have had Danny, because it was a close first round. Because to me, I thought Saga was pretty good. I thought Saga's first round was good because he addressed the ghost writing. He addressed a lot of things with Danny, to be honest with you, throughout this course of this battle. The only thing about Saga, I felt like his third round fell short. I thought that his third round was his weakest round out of all three. And I think you can tell that he was just kind of taking his foot off the gas pedal and was just cruise control. Because it wasn't as good as his first two rounds. You know what I'm saying? Now, Danny's second round, I felt like Danny's second round was good, but then he started rebuttaling. I don't know if it was like the second round he was rebuttaling or the third round he was rebuttaling, but them joints was ass. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, them joints was ass. So Danny, I don't know what's up with you and your rebuttaling skills as of late. Your last some fights, but them joints have been off, bro. Like, they have not been hitting. Like, them joints has been ass. And I ain't gonna lie, your parallel universe, that joint ain't really hitting either, to be honest with you, bro. It used to be like, that used to be like, that, you know, the Mortal Kombat people, how they got these special moves, you know what I'm saying? Scorpion, like, get over here, you know, and all that shit. That was like a special move. That shit don't even hit no more like that, man. That shit, bro, you got to get more creative with your parallel universes, bro, unless you're running out of them joints, you know what I'm saying? Jim in the building. See, that's what I'm saying. The Saga's first round was that fire, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I might have gave Danny that first, but I'm not mad if somebody gave Saga the first. I might have gave Saga the first. I might rewatch it again and get Saga the first round, to be honest with you. Danny probably sells his round. Oh, he's out of there. I don't know. I don't know what Maniac doing, but I had to clip him because I can't be having the mic going out and all that. Danny, bruh, who knows what Danny be doing, bro? Who knows? I had to get him out of there, man. The mic started going static and all that, man. We can't do that to the content, bro. We can't do that. We gotta have good content. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the bro pulling up too, though. You know, he always welcome. That's not a problem. We gotta just make sure that the camera and the mic is good, and that's it. But I did have Danny winning this battle. Overall, I did have Danny winning this battle. You know what I'm saying? So let me recap the people who I had winning. I had J2 winning his battle versus Clone. I had Rock Lee getting destroyed versus Jay Gray. I had First Lady Flames winning a close battle with Aeon Moore, even though Aeon didn't have a great first round. It could have been different if she would have had a cleaner first round. LA Monster versus Sniper. I had that 2-1 either way. So I'm not mad. I really can't call that. I really can't call that right now. I'm gonna have to really like watch that again, maybe like 2 or 3 more times to really say who really won that, because that's a close fight to me. That's a close fight. But I'm not mad if anybody say Danny won. I'm not mad if anybody got LA Monster winning. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, front row at the fight. I'm telling you. The Saga and Danny first was fun. I'm telling you, J2 went off. Yeah, but J2, he stole a bar. So I got him still winning the battle, but he definitely lost that first round. He definitely lost the first round. You still in bars, bro. We can't have that. No. Yeah. And that's the whole thing, Jim. J2 didn't even need to steal a bar. He could have just won with what he had. Dead ass. Like, it was disgusting. So, and then I had Danny Myers winning versus Saga. You know what I'm saying? So those were my winners. This is my recap, you know what I'm saying, of the Bulletproof warm-up. Shout out to Chilla Jones. Shout out to everybody at TBL. You know what I'm saying? They definitely did their thing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate them giving us, you know what I'm saying, a free event. Springz, where you been at? Yeah, he stole a bar. Silencer. That's what he should have did. He stole that. Go on YouTube, go on Twitter, go on Instagram. It got exposed yesterday after the battles, maybe even during the battles. It got exposed. Tooth was already up. He already confirmed it. Where that joint at? Hold on. Look, Tooth, they saying stole and recycled against clone. The silencer bar. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows. He knows. Now I had him lose. He used it in the first round. And the sad thing is, I'm pretty sure he knew he took that bar, and he got mad crowd reaction off that joint, and he's walking around like he did something. Nah, bro, you lost that round. You lost. He only. Hey. Rock Lee is not fire, as people saying. Yo, she choked all 3 rounds. All 3. You had nothing to say to your opponent. Jay Gray was up there kicking your ass. It was nasty work. That is why female battle rap keeps taking a hit. Shit like that. That was the first thing that popped up in my head. I said, damn, man, female battle rap can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. And the fact that she's up there smiling, jumping, giggling and shit after you done jerseyed every round. The third round was the worst. I think you said like 2 or 3 words. You did a Cicero, and then you start smiling, jumping around with that dumbass fan in your hand. Promote this, check this out, salute it, and shut up. Nobody want to hear you. We want to hear the raps. You didn't give us no raps. Why are you talking? That's crazy. Wasted her potential. It is no surprise her contemporaries like Ununice and Opera surpassed her like a landslide. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. But once again, shout out to Chilla Jones. Shout out for the free event. I appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. You can't help that the battlers ain't prepared and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate the free event. Thank you for trying to keep the culture going. You know what I'm saying? Yo, reading your raps off the Apple Watch is something we got to deal with. Like, yo, respectfully, you got caught reading off your Apple Watch. You choked that. You shouldn't get booked for a minute. Like, I'm pretty sure you already got battles that you booked for, but in my opinion, you shouldn't. You need to chill for a second and really think about what you did. You was reading off your Apple Watch. You choked all 3 rounds, and you was happy as hell, jumping around, giggling as if everything was okay. Like the culture's still going to accept me because I'm Rock Lee, and we can do whatever we want in battle rap, and because every battle, the culture just allows anything. No, I'm bombing on your ass. I don't want to see you. I saw you was talking so much shit on Caps's platform, and for me to watch you do that, nah. JJ in the building, what's good? Bags and Bodies, that she was all right. You know what I'm saying? She was new. She was new. And when you knew, you know what I'm saying? It's different. She was new, and she's lightweight, getting a little push, got a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? So we was giving her grace. You know what I'm saying? She had solid performances. We thought, well, we had a, you know what I'm saying, an up and coming rising female battle rap star, not knowing that she's out here cheating the game. You went as the farthest to use an Apple Watch. Yo, who knows what links you will go to cheat and win a battle? That is crazy. The Apple Watch ain't no big as my Fitbit. You got to have like 20/20 Superman vision to read off your Apple Watch, look at the camera, look at your opponent, play with that dumbass fan, and be effective. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, the face-offs is after the battles. The face-offs is after the battles. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the face-offs. I went to Spring's birthday dinner that we had yesterday. Yeah, reading off your phone, we've seen that before. We've seen Arsenal do it. Allegedly, Big K did it, and who knows? But to read off your Apple Watch, that's a new one to me. That's a new one to me. That's crazy. What are you gonna do next? Write your bars on your hands like we used to do back in school and shit, and have the answers on your hands when you're taking the test? Nah, we ain't doing that. That's crazy. Off that, moving on. Summer Madness coming. Is Calico running? Conceded 5'7" and he's still ducking? I don't know. But I do know that URL, them good people at URL, gave us an announcement that we would have never thought that we would have got. A Ward versus T-Top? A Ward versus T-Top? First of all, who saw A Ward being on URL? Tell me y'all saw A Ward being on URL. I didn't, but he was dropping hints. I seen him. I don't know if it was 15 Minutes of Fame or Hip Hop Is Real, one of them. And he was like, yeah, I definitely want to battle on URL, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want my first time being on URL like a Survivor Series or like a band or some shit like that. That's what he was saying. He said, if I'm gonna be on URL, I need to be on the big stage, on the big cards. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So A Ward versus T-Top, right? A Ward versus T-Top. Crazy. Loaded Lux versus Twerk. Crazy. Tay-Rock versus Fonz. I'm going to tell you this. This battle's in London. A Ward's first time on URL. He's going up against T-Top, who's a vet, who's top tier, who's battled on damn near every stage. Everywhere. He's been to London, battled in London mad times. Like, this is going to be a dogfight because this battle actually has been brewing for like the last year or so. You know what I'm saying? This battle has been brewing for the last year or so. T-Top calling out A Ward responding, kind of going back and forth. This is what we want to see. And now we're getting to see it on the NBA of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know people be bashing T-Top. See, Tay know what I'm talking about. I believe A Ward was dropping breadcrumbs. He was dropping breadcrumbs, kind of slowly letting us know that he was going to be on URL. You just had to pay attention to what he was saying. It's no different than Quantum when he's scheming while he's talking. You have to listen to what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, is this bigger than when B-Dot got on URL? I don't know. Because A Ward's put in a lot more work than B-Dot. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact. And I know B-Dot stopped rapping and he's, focused on music and, everything else he got going on in life. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Tell me somebody who made here's the thing. When B-Dot made his URL appearance, it wasn't on Summer Madness. A Ward is making his URL appearance, his very first one, and it's on Summer Madness. B-Dot can't say that. That's way different. Yo, I don't know I don't know anyone else who has never been in the URL, never battle in the URL that gets to come on the platform and their first battle is a Summer Madness. That is crazy. And to me, because I've seen it in the chat too, this should open the doors for other battlers to come back to URL. Bring Ill Will back. Get Big K over there. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get bring Rosenberg Raw. You can get some of those RBE battlers because that platform no longer really exists, and bring it, because when you do that, now you create more storylines. Since you want to be wrestling and shit, now you got more battles. And instead, now you don't have to keep recycling the same people that we keep seeing. I like this matchup. I like A Ward versus T-Top. This is a dope matchup. This is who y'all got winning. I see a lot of people got A Ward 2-1. I seen some people said T-Top. A Ward is like Kenny Omega. Y'all, Kenny Omega's fire. A Ward 30. Pat Stay. Yep, rest in peace, Pat Stay. We can't say Ununice because he's been on the platform. I said never been on the platform, bro. Never been. Ununice has been on URL. I don't even know. What are we doing, Springz? You've been enjoying your birthday a little too much. But Pat Stay, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Pat Stay, and now you got A Ward. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? A Ward on URL is like Sting in WWE in his debut. Facts. Ines has been on URL. We can't say that. Ines has battled on URL mad times. We can't say that. Right. That's what I'm saying, Jim. Go. No, we don't send Mac Myron back. T-Top 2-1. T-Top 2-1, but I'll be surprised A Ward wins. Okay. Damn, you saying I'm not AJ Styles. I hope nobody just shit on AJ Styles for all the work he put in. Like, come on now. He said, yeah, we can because it's the first one with Super Madness 2. Yeah. Oh, in regards to what, JJ? In regards to what? It's going to be Battle of the Night if Jazz ain't on this card. T-Top and A Ward Battle of the Night over Lux and New Jersey Twerk over Tay-Rock and Fonz. Because those are the announcements that we have right now. You know what I'm saying? Those are the announcements that we have right now. I think this is going to be maybe 5 or 6 battles on this Summer Madness card, maybe. So I think we got like 2 or 3 announcements to go. No, we're going to get there, Tay. We're going to get there. Yeah, but Ines, okay. You want to say Ines? Okay, bro. I'm not gonna argue with Ines, Pat Stay, and A Ward. They was the only ones to not ever battle on URL ever and get on the platform and they first joint be a Summer Madness. Even though Ines was on TV making a band, Battle J Mills and all that, you know what I'm saying? We will act like that never happened. Lux, oh my God. Yeah, but Sharon didn't battle on Summer Madness, though. That's the difference. Sharon's battled on URL a few times, but his first joint wasn't Summer Madness, though. That's the difference. T-Top versus A Ward. Let's see. A Ward can freestyle. A Ward can rebuttal. A Ward got punches. A Ward's got schemes. T-Top got the drug talk. He got the street talk. He got the angles. This is going to be a good bout. This is going to be a good fight. Gosh, man, T-Top. Like, had it been anyone else, I would have just jumped and said T-Top 2-1, maybe 30. But we talking about A Ward. And this is his first time on URL. And they in London. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to blend in quite well over there, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but just because JC beat him don't mean nothing, bro. That we got to stop looking at that. Just because somebody beat somebody don't mean that they, nah. T-Top, see that I don't know about the fake angle stuff. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, K-Town. You seen what Av did to him? That wasn't a good performance by A Ward. I will definitely agree with you there. I'm not going to sit up there and say he loses to all guys who are, way more than him or are heavy set or something like that. Springz is just picking one out of, that's the anomaly out of all his battles. He's picking that one. Oh, no, they not biased at all. I know that. I'm just saying he's going to blend in quite well. You know what I'm saying? They're going to love him over there. You know what I'm saying? They love, they love Tay-Rock over there. They love T-Top over there. Yo, the London crowd is fire. I ain't gonna lie. I was surprised to see them go back to London, especially after they just had Gnome in New York. I thought they would have brought Summer Madness back to New York, to be honest with you, but they went the London route. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. He definitely beat the shit out of A Ward. He definitely big stacks in the building. Definitely appreciate you, gang. I definitely appreciate you, my bro, Springz TV. Definitely appreciate you, the platform. Definitely appreciate you. Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? The Squadkast TV. Being a bro, Springz TV, one of the best up-and-coming battle rap platforms there is. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 2K, getting the subs up, and I appreciate you. We appreciate you getting the sub. T-Top going to smoke A Ward. Yeah, A Ward definitely beat Geechee twice. I got Geechee losing both battles. I'm not debating that. If somebody say that Geechee won one of them battles, then y'all being biased, or y'all wasn't listening. Because I had A Ward winning both them battles. What I would like to see on this card on Summer Madness, I would like to see I would either like to see Jazz versus Prestavia or Hustle versus Prestavia. But I don't know about the Hustle joint because of all the ghostwriting allegations and shit like that. But that battle, Hustle and Prestavia, was supposed to have happened already. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't. For whatever reason it was. So I'm not, if they was to put that on Summer Madness, I'm not mad at that. If they would put Jazz versus Prestavia on there, I'm not mad at that. As far as another Summer Madness battle, I'm not mad at Wusa and Shotgun Suge if they was to ever book that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the new guys need the opportunities. The new guys need the opportunities. Now look, we seen Hansel get his gnome, right? So he got his gnome, and not Hansel, Ununice. We seen Ununice get his gnome, right? And now we got Klutz and I believe Wusa and Hansel. They're gonna be on this Nexus card that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not a Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a card, but the new guys are getting their opportunities. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely, I'm not mad at Wusa and Gotti, but Wusa and Suge is the one that's been brewing and what's been talked about. Fake angles is something we got to deal with. So, okay, what fake angle is T-Top go run with? That's what I want to know. This man is crazy. Who you got as the best ghostwriter of all time? That is crazy. The best ghostwriter of all time. Let's see. I've heard Chilla Jones say that he ghost wrote for 2 people, and he heard both of his bars on Gnome. That was wild. D.I. the Henny Man ghost wrote. They try to say that Adi Boom ghost wrote for Surf. They saying that, well, we already know Quantum ghost wrote for a lot of the females, and he exposed the whole Rum Nitty. Like, yeah, I'd have to say Quantum or Prep, one of them. But I'm leaning towards Quantum. Prestavia said Hustle had a ghostwriter. The Christian knew all along. The Christian knew the whole time. Do we finally get Jazz versus Misfit announcement? Nah, I don't think so. We will see Jazz battle Murder Mook before we see Jazz battle Misfit, respectfully. We'll see that first. We'll see that first. I got you. That's not. I got you. That's a good point. QP, that's a fact. Nah, I don't know about that. Springz is he reaching. I don't know why A-War finding you all a beef between A-War and Loso. Springz think he Vince McMahon. He up here trying to he up here creating his own storylines. That's crazy. Let me see. Okay. Verb did beat A-Ward. Big K beat A-Ward. Av beat A-Ward. But T-Top, he be hit or miss sometimes lately. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with I got A-Ward in this battle. I think A-Ward just got too many attributes that he brings to the table as far as a battle rapper. I'm rolling with A-Ward on this one joint. I ain't gonna lie. I got Lux, I got Rock, I got A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? Springz McMahon in the building. That's a fact. Nah, he's a ghostwriter. He's definitely a ghostwriter, but he just talks. He talks. You can't tell him to stop talking. QP is gonna just keep talking. He's gonna tell all the business. That's how Rum Nitty got exposed for how he was getting his bars and shit like that, being in the group chat and all that other shit. That's crazy. So I mean, I believe Quantum. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to ghostwriting, his name's already been associated with a lot of females as far as ghostwriting. So you can't even negate that. You can't negate that at all. Now, as far as the talking, that's just who he is. Sad to say. That's a fact. Springz McMahon is definitely in the building. But yo, shout out to the good people URL. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to these next announcements. Now, to see, the thing is, the reason why we're not getting a lot of announcements, considering how close we are to this event, is probably because they're still trying to book people and figure out who can go overseas, who got passports, who's available to battle, because you have all these leagues and all these cards You know what I'm saying? We've already talked about oversaturation. We got to see who's available. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that y'all might like and enjoy that who should be on Summer Madness might not be on Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. Like, they got to go through the process. Okay, are you booked over here? Okay, you battled over there, but you know that's like 2 weeks before our event. Like, we can't risk it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to risk nobody stumbling and fumbling because you already battling 2 weeks before our event and all this other shit. Nuh-uh. It's a new card every week. Every week. That's a fact. Matter of fact, URL, hold on. And I ain't never seen this before. URL is going up against a different league. Onsite versus URL. Sunday, October 12th, hosted by Smack and Todd Tom. You got Stretch Mills versus New Jersey Twerk. You got Geechee Gotti versus Bigger. You got Leeway versus Av. You got Tan versus Miss Hustle. And you got Ralph Bucky versus motherfucking Charlie Clips. I'm not watching it. I'm sorry. I told y'all, if Charlie Clips is on the card, I'm not watching it. Shout out to Smack and shout out to Onsite and URL. This is going down Sunday, October 12th. You know what I'm saying? I'm not watching it. Charlie Clips is on this card. I'm not watching it. I can't do it. This is nasty work. You got Stretch Mills versus New Jersey Twerk. Geechee Gotti versus Bigger. Leeway versus Av. Tan versus Miss Hustle. And Ralph Bucky versus Charlie Clips. This is going down. Where is it going down there? Hold on. In Rochester, New York. So if you're in the Rochester area or anywhere near Rochester, you can definitely be in the building. The doors open at 4. Battle start at 5 p.m. All right. 559 State Street. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Tay said, I can't see somebody on Bulletproof and Summer Madness. Shit, I would hope not, because that would be bad business on URL, because Bulletproof has been announced way before Summer Madness. So that means that URL would have had to take a chance and like, okay, yeah, all right, I know you battled on TBL. You know, just please just make sure you're prepared for our league too. Like, that's crazy. Like, nah. Ralph Bucky is insane. That's his name. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hustle, the only female again. That's a fact. These new battlers' names are diabolical. Come on, man. Come on, son. Give Clips another chance like you did. Nah, son. Nah, it's different. This is the first time I ever seen Rock Lee do some shit like this. Charlie Clips is notorious for being ass. No, he don't get nothing. I'm not watching it. If y'all expecting a recap from me, you're not getting it. No Diddy. You're gonna have to ask Springz for the recap. I'm not watching it. I'm not wasting my time. If Charlie Clips is on the card, count me out. It's over with. Count me out. I'm not watching it. Yeah, matter of fact, we're about to talk about that. Shout out to URL, the Summer Madness announcement. Shout out to URL, App Gang, and shout out to URL for the Onsite versus URL joint. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely doing y'all thing. I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Vixen the Assassin, come to the building. Let's talk about it. Vixen put out a tweet and said the last time URL incorporated multiple females on a card is Kings versus Queens, September of 2024. Now that I think about it, That's the last time me, Official, Jazz, and Coffee was on URL. She goes on and says, imagine being top 5 females in the culture and not getting booked on one of the biggest leagues in over a year. That is crazy. That is crazy. Does she make, because look, she definitely was top 5, 6 of Wody or whatever you want to call it. She definitely, and she won Wody before. She's a former Wody winner, top 5, 6 Wody, you know what I'm saying? Always prepared. She had a bad showing versus A Ward. That's her only bad showing that I could think of. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. She definitely beat Rum Nitty on URL. She definitely beat Twerk. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that was gonna happen. So, and she's beat other people as well, men and women. You know what I'm saying? So, they're not giving Smack that. Oh my God, that's nasty work. On appearance, it does look bad because Miss Hustle's the only one that stayed getting booked over there. By optics alone, it does look bad because she's the only female who consistently gets booked over there. You don't even see Jazz the rapper over there getting booked like that on URL. You know what I'm saying? Coffee had her run. You don't see her getting booked like that on URL. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only consistent female that we see over there is Miss Hustle. Like, I'm starting to lean towards what Vixen's side and what she is saying. Now, obviously, from a business, logistics standpoint of it, like, I know that URL probably has their reasons. They probably could give 1,000 reasons why they're not booking her and other females, wherever the case may be. And that's, they have that prerogative. They can definitely say and do that. But we, the culture, ain't stupid. We can see what's going on. Y'all ain't booking the females like you used to, and when you do, you're only booking Miss Hustle. And I understand Miss Hustle, the first lady of URL and all that, but it's like, come on now, stop it. Vix's Gnome debut versus Official and Summer Madness debut versus Nitty were great showings. That's a fact. And the King versus Queens, that was a good showing as well. That should warrant. I'm gonna keep it $1. I'm gonna keep it $1. Do y'all like? I was gonna say that maybe URL is staying away from female battlers or female battle rap because they don't bring in the viewership and the bread. But y'all keep booking Miss Hustle, and she got so much shit surrounding her name, like it's not even funny. So it's like, why aren't you booking more females? Like, and then when you do book a female, why is it predominantly Miss Hustle? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I know she's the first lady and she's been holding, URL down and whatever the case may be, but it's just like, at the same time, we the supporters, I don't like the fan word, would like to see other women on the platform. I'm not saying you got to go book Coffee and all these other people, but switch it up sometimes. It's not going to hurt y'all. Switch it up. First Lady Flames, bring her back. Queen of the Ring folded. Chrome 23 folded. She's Go Hard is never made any noise. WTBL ain't even got off the ground yet. Well, I'm going to say this. Queen of the Ring definitely folded, but while they were here, they definitely gave us some good matchups and some good battles and some good events. So shout out to Queen of the Ring, shout out to Debo, Babs, and Vague. Chrome 23 definitely has folded because intentionally that platform was supposed to be for the ladies, and that's how it looked. Remy was booking the women at first. you know, and having a lot of female cards and shit like that. But now, whenever they do have an event, it's not really all female. She's booking the guys. You know what I'm saying? Because she understands that the guys is where the money at. Because she was spending a lot more on the women and not recouping her money, making sure that the women had their hair done, nails done, makeup done, so the presentation could be great and all that. That shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? That shit costs money. With the brothers, hey, get your dreads redone or whatever. Go get you a fade. Go, you know, if you got a baldy, make sure you shave. Go, you know, whatever. Or you could, you know, go in grimy and whatever and just rap. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's different. She's go hard. I'm not mad at that. Like they're trying to keep the female battle rap afloat. There's only maybe 1 or 2 leagues that are solely dedicated to female battle rap, and She's Go Hard is one. But they've only been around for just a couple years. When I say a couple, I'm like literally meaning less than 5 years. They haven't been around. Now WTBL, I'm interested to see what are you gonna do, WTBL? Are y'all gonna see? This is the problem. Are y'all gonna be a platform that grooms and build women battle rappers, find new talent, or are y'all just gonna just book Official, book Vixen, book Coffee, book Yoshi, book Shice Raw, book the women and just put matchups together? Are y'all gonna be doing that? Because that's different. Because you're not really a battle league. You're just entertainment. Battle leagues develop talent. The Trenches has developed talent. They're a battle league. URL develops talent. They're a battle league. We Go Hard develops talent. They're a battle league. You see the difference? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. They definitely was stinking up the joint. But you know, the bad audio issues from Remy, like that didn't help her events out neither. Like she could never figure that shit out. But the women, when Tori Doe was saying round right there in front of Remy, I know Remy probably wanted to choke the shit out of her ass. Like, you what? You want to get paid? Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, stay over there. Nah, But I think Vixen is making some good points. You know what I'm saying? I think Vixen maybe has opened the door for other female battlers who used to be on URL, who we have not seen on URL. Maybe they could voice their concerns, right? And see how it goes from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it does look kind of strange that Miss Hustle keeps getting booked over there, but we don't see Jazz, who just won Wody. We don't see Vixen. We don't see Coffee. Like, we don't see Aeon over there. We don't see Prestavia over there. We don't see none of these people. We don't. Like, this is crazy. Yo, female battle rap. And here's my thing. You had Yoshi G wild out on an epic rant about where the state of female battle rap is and all that, right? What is she doing to save it, right? Like, Jazz the Rapper went on an epic rant calling all these bitches out, and they ain't trying to do nothing to save it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, female battle rap is slowly dissipating before our very eyes. And before you know it, it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. Like, unless they really start taking female battle rap seriously. I don't think they really taking it serious. I really don't think they taking it serious. Because you got a lot of these females that's just really just living off their name and their previous work. 40 bars. People like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Casey J took some time off. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she did some things, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't following Casey J on Instagram, y'all definitely better make sure y'all follow Casey J on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Jazz not doing the app events. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey. We educated up here, baby. We know how to use our words, you know what I'm saying? We know how to use our words front row of the fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm a walking thesaurus, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? I'm a walking thesaurus. Walking dictionary. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying put Jazz on band. I'm not saying put her on like Survivor Series or nothing like that. Like, I don't even want, like, don't even put her on Outside. Jazz deserves to be on Summer Madness and Gnome. Outside isn't a bad card. That's not a, because there's been a lot of big names on Outside, so I'm not necessarily mad at that. But don't put like Jazz on a Nexus or nothing like that. Like, you don't want that. No, we're not doing that. I'm not mad at that. Everybody want the YouTube drops. Everybody want them YouTube drops. You know what I'm saying? Them YouTube drops mean something. Because when you got different business going and they want to look at your viewership, you can't say, oh, I got over 300,000 views on an app that you got to pay for. They can't really measure those numbers like that. They can't quantify the reasons, you know what I'm saying, and the evidence to try to give you the bag or whatever it is you're asking for if the numbers ain't adding up right. But on YouTube, you know, it's a little different. It's a bigger sample selection. You know what I'm saying? You got multiples of battles you could look at. Look at the views. Look at the how the crowd was reacting to their bars and stuff like that, bro. It's different. Look at him. Definitely more views equals more. Look at him. You know? Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna be on Tubi. I'm definitely gonna be on Tubi. You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. Hitman said if you ever want me on the app, I'm charging them extra 50K. That's crazy. That's crazy. A-War had 14 million viewers altogether. 14 million viewers. Detroit, what up? I'm coming for the Jets pizza. You know what I'm saying? And everything else y'all got to offer. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if we see Jazz the rapper battling on Gates of the Garden, it's over. You know what I'm saying? If we see people like her battling on Gates of the Garden, the culture's done. It's over. It's over. It's over. Female battle rap is done. Done. Cooked. Finito. You feel me? It's a wrap. All right. But yeah, Vixen, thank you for bringing that to light. You know what I'm saying? I think that you got a good point, and I think that other females who feel like you should speak their mind. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, hey, K-Town, come on now. Come on. The chicken, right? Gates, Springz, stop it. Stop it, Springz. You come on, man. Bro, she's not going over there. The platform's not big enough for her to go over there. And I'm not trying to disrespect Gates of the Guard. Shout out to Dre Dennis and CeeLo. Yeah, she's on well, I know she's on Bulletproof because she's battling Arsenal. So you know she's not gonna be on Summer Madness. She's battling Arsenal. Summer Madness is the next week or some shit like that after Bulletproof. Hey, Dre Dennis, damn near you when you think Dre Dennis ran out of battles, never. That man, got mad battles, bro. Mad battles. Mad battles. You know what I'm saying? Couple announcements before we get into some heat. Shout out to Too Much Media. Crown Siege is going down November 15th. And you got, and this is in New Jersey, Prez Mafia versus Tech Say Go. All right. Shout out to Tech Say Go. Shout out to Prez Mafia. That joint is going down November 15th. All right. Then you got Chicago Business. We Got Company. Shout out to Smoke Room Battle League. Big T, Tuna versus True Foe, the solid one. It's going down September 27th. All right. I don't know what the rest of that card is going to be like, but you got Chicago versus Chicago. You got city on city crime. Big T, aka Tuna versus True Foe, the solid one. Let's talk about it. We're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. You know what I'm saying? How that joint go. All right. What else we got? Okay, we talked about Nexus already. We did that blog already. We talked about Bulletproof. We'll get to that later. Oh yeah, by the pound, the US versus the UK in London. This is T-Top's event. Straight Drop Media. Rum Nitty versus Bobby Rex is going down September 20th. So we know that Rum Nitty will not be on Summer Madness because he is battling on T-Top's card in London. Okay? So we know Rum Nitty will not be on Summer Madness. We know Jazz, the rapper, will not be on Summer Madness. Okay? So these names, we know not to expect them. He's battling Bobby Rex. He's a UK battler. That's a fact. The Solomon versus Big Tuna. That's a fact. The new Midwest movement versus the original Midwest movement. You know what I'm saying? So that battle, you know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty and Bobby Rex definitely they definitely won't have Rum Nitty on there. All right. Shotgun Shug. Shout out to Shotgun Shug. Let's get one round straight presents Punches Over Punchlines. Going down September 20th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right. World Class MMA Inc. in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You got Shotgun Shug boxing against Kaba the Villain. I don't know who that is. So pardon soul. You got Philly Battle Academy Stiz versus Cuban. You got Baby James versus Jers. You got TR Sharp versus Alleyway Boog, or I think so. SG versus Derek Evans. Tony Nova versus Ciroc Jaherd. And Will Stronghold versus Brandon Bruiser Carney. The food is going to be catered. Live pay-per-view, live performances. OneRoundStraight.boxing.com for you to get more information. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rum, that's what I'm saying. Rum is on Bulletproof, and you own this. Now, maybe this is a one-rounder on the 20th. I don't know. But come on now. Why won't Jazz be on Summer Madness? She can't do both, bruv. Springz, come on now. Springz with the semantics again. She'll gonna cancel this shit for the 4th time. We're gonna see. She'll just want to fight anybody. That's what it sounds like. Cause I ain't never heard of Kaba the Villain. I ain't never heard of this dude. And I'm pretty sure he probably feel the same way, like he ain't never heard of me. But I know a lot of people that do know about me and have heard of me. But I can't say the same thing about him, respectfully. Ciroc, you heard. I definitely know who that is. Obviously, Stiz, Cuban, Baby James, Jers. I know who that is. Tony Nova, I know who that is. But a lot of these other guys, I don't know who that is. I don't know who they are. I don't. I really don't. But shout out to Shotgun Shug. September 20th is going down. There's a lot going on. You got the boxing event that's going down September 20th, Shotgun Suge, and then you got T-Top's U.S. versus UK event going down September 20th as well. Which one y'all watching? Are y'all watching the boxing or y'all watching the battle raps? Which one y'all watching? I'm not paying for both. I can tell you that right now. I'm not paying for both. I can tell you that right now. Dead ass. We ain't doing that. Nuh-uh. They can stay over there with that. They can definitely stay over there with that. But yeah, which one y'all watching? Because I'll probably be watching the battles. I don't know about Suge. I don't know about Suge just yet. Because his event, I mean, I don't know. Next thing you know, people won't even get the fight because they blood pressure and just skyrocketed out of nowhere because we didn't have that shit happen before. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a fact. Bulletproof is right before that. That's a fact. Cater food is the only thing that stands out. Can they pass them blood? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they can even pass the blood pressure. I don't know if they can pass the blood pressure joint. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Nuh-uh. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Yeah, I'll probably be watching them battles. I mess around and pay for Suge's boxing event and only get to see 2 fights because everybody blood pressure went up. You know what I'm saying? Nuh-uh. I'm not about to get robbed. Suge ain't gonna want to get nobody no refunds and all that other shit. Nah. Stay over there. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I don't know where Av at. Maybe he getting ready for the cards he's on. Maybe that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's it. I can't tell you. All I know is damn, like, yeah, Av ain't even on the Nexus joint. So I don't know what Av doing. All I know is the boss's clients is looking real shaky. Yeah. Eminem Stan movie is coming out on Paramount Plus for everybody that wants to check that out. You know, AJ is definitely on this shit. Verb has offered everybody gloves. They don't want to do it because they're gonna have to stop drinking, smoking, and eating fried chicken. Said, actually, with the gloves on, you said no. Actually, with the gloves on, you said no. Now I don't know because Hitman offered to pay Verb to put the gloves on for them to fight, and Verb turned it down. So I don't know. Verb sound like a turkey in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Philly Bulls. Yo, did y'all see the blog I did with the Ununice and Muwop joint? Did y'all hear Ununice and Muwop going crazy? Wait a minute. Y'all didn't hear Ununice and Muwop going crazy? Man, hold up. We not doing this. Where does join at? Yeah.
Everybody, nigga. Ooh. That's your only go-to. You lost the king. And you lost because like that's 4 all you niggas. Have. That's all you have, bro. About? Don't talk to me like that. You lost the 4 niggas out this song, dog. Speak to me like this. What are you talking about? You have nothing else to speak on besides me. Stop talking to me. You need me. You're not above my level. You can't remember your raps. You need me. I don't. Yes, you do. I would never battle. I battle you, and I'm your biggest battle. Don't talk to me like that. I'm your biggest battle. Don't do that. Don't do that. Easy. I am not. He is not my biggest battle. I am his biggest battle. You know that too.
I'm talking about inside the class. I don't think y'all nobody's biggest battle. Y'all got other battles. I'm talking about inside the class.
All right, great. Perfect. And no, he's not. You want battle niggas you feel like you could beat. You want battle niggas that you friends with. Because you a fucking turkey, nigga.
Really?
You scared. You know you lose to me. It's over for your nut ass. I'm going to beat the shit out.
I'm friends with Hansel.
What are you, bro? What are you? Bro, what are you? You don't have the. What fuck you can't hear? You don't have the career to speak like this. You don't. Yo, you're doing well. Bro, you're doing just fine right now. Do a couple more. Hey, yo, Lou. Hey, Lou. I see what you be saying, bro. Like, yo, I see what niggas like you and Lou be saying, bro. When you really like who do only in this world, bro? This shit exists. Only in this world, a nigga can say shit like this to me. The hell is a move only anyway. In this world. I don't even. Man, yo, shut. Oh, hey, God. I'm telling you. Y'all are crazy. You just yo, how is y'all allowing this nigga to sit up here and talk like he ain't get his ass beat? Like he wasn't about to fucking cry up there. That nigga had water in his eyes.
What? He said he had water in his eyes. He said he's up there looking like he's about to cry. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Hold on.
You be saying, bro, like, yo, I see what niggas like you and Lou be saying, bro. When you really like who do only in this world, bro? This shit exists. Only in this world, a nigga can say shit like this to me. The hell is a move only anyway. In this world. I don't even. Man, yo, shut. Oh, hey, God. I'm telling you. Y'all are crazy. You just yo, how is y'all allowing this nigga to sit up here and talk like he ain't get his ass beat? Like he wasn't about to fucking cry up there. That nigga had water in his eyes, dog. I ain't gonna lie, he was up there about to cry. Hey, you ain't even want to shake his head. You a fucking turkey. We ain't never seen you walk. We ain't never seen you take the laws. Hey, move. Hey, move. Man. I watched you that man head and they beat your ass. You soft. Hey, Moo, you.
Yo, he called him soft. Yo, he called that man soft. Warmup called Ununice soft. That shit is yo.
That's the clone, bro. No, I didn't. They had a nail biter. Please don't talk to me.
Hold on, let me start this joint over. Hold on. From the top.
Who got the most balls out of everybody? Ooh, that's your only go-to. You lost the king. You lost the king. And you lost because like 4 niggas. That's all you have, bro. About? Don't talk to me like you lost the 4 niggas out this song, dog. Speak to me like this. What are you talking about? You have nothing else to speak on. You got lost besides me. Stop talking to me. You need me. You're not above my level. You need me. You can't remember your raps. You need me. I don't. Yes, you do. I would never battle. I battle you and I'm your biggest battle. Don't talk to me like that. I'm your biggest battle. Don't do that. Don't do that. Easy. I am not. He is not my biggest battle. I am his biggest battle. You know that too.
I'm talking about inside the class. I don't think y'all nobody's niggas each other's biggest battle. Y'all got other battles. I'm talking about inside the class.
All right, great. Perfect. And no, he's not. You want battle niggas you feel like you could beat. You want battle niggas that you friends with. Because you a fucking turkey, nigga.
Really?
You scared. You know you lose to me. It's over for your nut ass. I'm going to beat your shit out when I'm friends with hands. What are you, bro? What are you? You don't have the career to speak like this. You don't.
Yo, Ununice. Yo, he said, yo, you ain't got the career to talk like this. Ununice, hey, Ununice slid that jab in real quick, like, yo, you ain't even got the career to talk like this.
Yo, you're doing well. You're doing just fine right now. Do a couple more. Hey, yo, Lou. Hey, Lou, I see what you be saying, bro. Like, yo, I see what niggas like you and Lou be saying, bro. When you really like who do only in this world, bro? This shit exists. Only in this world, a nigga can say shit like this to me. The hell is a move only anyway. In this world. I don't even, man. Yo, shut. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. Y'all are crazy. You just yo, how is y'all allowing this nigga to sit up here and talk like he ain't get his ass beat? Like he wasn't about to fucking cry up there. That nigga had water in his eyes, dog. I ain't gonna lie, he was up there about to cry. Hey, you ain't even want to take his hand. You a fucking turkey. We ain't never seen you walk. You ain't even never seen you take the laws. Hey, move. Hey, move. Man. I watched you that man head and they beat your ass. You saw. Hey, Moo, you lost the clone, bro. No, I didn't.
They had a nail biter.
He didn't lose the clone.
Please don't talk to me. It was a nail biter.
Yo. Yo, Moore violated Ununice. 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 Yo, Moore violated Ununi saw it in your eyes. Yo, he called that man soft. He called him a turkey. I can't. Oh my God. Yo, this shit is crazy. Okay. Let me get it together. All right. Okay. All right. Who y'all got winning? If Ununice and Muwap was the battle, who y'all got winning? Okay. Easy was quiet forever until that he lost the clone. Somebody, I said it. Somebody, some league, some investor, somebody come book this battle. They definitely need to book this battle. Oh, he definitely did say that. He said Ununice still on the. Yeah. Yo, bro, he called him soft and a turkey, bro. He was talking to Ununice like he was a stepchild, bro. That shit was crazy. Yo, he was barking. Like Ununice was trying to hold his own. He was talking about, you ain't got the resume to talk like this. Like, you doing well. Get a couple more, then come talk to me. I'm your biggest battle. Like, he was trying. But Muwap was just barking on him, bro. It was nasty. It was nasty work. He called that man a turkey, and he called him soft, bro. First of all, as a man, you know when another man call you soft, it's up. You know, as a man, any man will tell you if another man calls you soft, it's up. Ununice didn't turn up. He called him soft. He didn't turn up. Now, when I did my blog, when I blogged on this the other day, which is out on the channel, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go ahead and check that out. Run the numbers up if you want to, please, respectfully. I talked about this. I dropped this blog yesterday. Let's talk about the resumes, because we got them right here in my trusty notebook. You know what I'm saying? Because I do this shit for real. Ununice, and I didn't write all the names, but I wrote enough. This is Ununice's resume. Hansel, franchise, Lowe's Preem or Lowe's Premium, whatever it is, Lowe's Preem, Pass, JC, Miss Hustle, Pretty Hippie, Chef Trez, Fat Say So, Holmes of the God, EK, Emerson Kennedy, Chess, Rum Nitty, and Klutz. So clearly, with Ununice being on the machine, he is name heavy. Now, I had Ununice losing to franchise. I had Ununice losing to Holmes of the God. I had Ununice losing to Pass, right? And I had Ununice losing to Hansel as well. Them the 4 battles I had Ununice losing in. You know what I'm saying? But he has a very credible resume. Very credible. Muwap, his path is a little different. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it when we interviewed him. You know, Philly Battle Academy and trenches. You know what I'm saying? So Muwap has battled Jay Moore, King, Next, Clone, Oppa, Cuban, Innovate, Blitzkrieg, Hop, Street Money, Presidential Dubs, D Money. And he's battled more. They both have battled more people. You know what I'm saying? But those are just the names that I wrote down. You know what I'm saying? They battled more people, but those are just the names I wrote down. Twitter Spaces be holding Ununice's hand respectfully. Yeah. I mean, they look at him as he's the golden child. They look at Ununice as he's the golden child. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people view him that way. He's the next one up. You know what I'm saying? He's the next one up. So I don't know. I know one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Like, yo, in this little face-off, in this joint right here, Ununice got violated. He let Muwap talk to him crazy. Bruh, that was nasty. If I was easy, I would agree to return to URL on a major card only if Mu versus Ununice gets booked for the undercard. I'm not mad at that. From what the fight. I'm not mad at that. Somebody need to book this battle. It's too many leagues out here. Too many leagues out here. Too many cards being thrown together for somebody not to book this battle. Respectfully. Y'all know it just like I know it. Y'all know it just like I know it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to book this battle and let's get this joint going. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm entertained. I definitely want to see this joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody else say. It ain't gonna live up to it. No, this joint gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? So whatever investors need to get involved, Frank White, where you at? Harry, where you at? Gerald McCoy, where you at? Exclusive Vodka, Al Capone Cigarellos. Somebody help book this battle. This battle needs to be booked. And hopefully, if this battle does get booked, this will lead to other up-and-comer URL battlers, no Diddy, battling some of the trenches guys. Because me personally, I wanted to see King versus Ununice. And I wanted to see Hansel versus Muwap. I'm not mad at Muwap versus Ununice, but I'm just telling you what I wanted to see. King versus Ununice, Hansel versus Muwap, and then we can keep going like a Dre Majesty versus Klutz. Dre Majesty versus Klutz, I'm not mad at. That's a fire battle. Ununice versus King, I'm not mad at. Fire battle. Muwap versus Hansel, I'm not mad at it. Fire battle. Let me book the battles. Let me put the matchups together. I could put better matchups together than a lot of this shit. Because what I just named was fire matchups. Goon savvy. That's a fact. Hold on. Springz just shared something. What Springz, what'd you share with me? No Diddy. Oh, that was that. Okay, never mind. I already talked about that. All right. Yo, you said the trenches need new talent versus new URL new talent. I'm not yet. We definitely need that. And like I said, with A Ward coming over to URL, right? Maybe this will open the doors for other battlers to come over to URL. Let's bring back Ill Will. Let's get Frozenberg over there. Get Show Off. Go get Big K, Mac Myron, Chef Trez. Like bring them all back. You know what I'm saying? And let's create new storylines. Let's create new matchups. You know what I'm saying? Let's create a different rotation than the battles that we've been seeing since forever. We see the same guys. You know, it don't even have to be on URL. It's the same guys, different cards. Every time. It's disgusting. But no, dope show today. Very dope show today. I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Please make sure to like button, subscribe to the channel. The road to 2K is definitely on the way. Make sure you check out the content that we got uploaded on the channel. Please, respectfully, run them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely been on my blog tip. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I get my blog game on. We just not going live. We just not, dropping content and shit like that. We definitely on our blogger shit. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday again to my bro Springz. You know what I'm saying? Definitely on his birthday shenanigans. Salute to him. Salute to the chat. Y'all been great. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the mods. Y'all definitely be doing y'all thing. Salute to all the battlers that gave us interviews and who watched the platform. Salute to all the heavyweights that rock with us. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate that. What Front One to Fry say? The problem is, are those guys going to want to do a civil war or outside? They're not coming back. I mean, when you look at some of these names, is Frozenberg a Summer Madness person? No. You know what I'm saying? Ill Will could have been, depending on how consistent he been. So if some of these guys come back, they have to know and understand that they're not going to come back to a Summer Madness opportunity. Some of these guys' names don't warrant that. Like, no. Like, it's not even, hell no. Civil War is not mad. Outside is not bad. Like, I wouldn't be mad coming back to that type of a card. You know what I'm saying? Like, people see the problem with battle rap is egos. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all need to put y'all egos to the side, because just because you have a name, that doesn't mean that your name is big as what you think it is, to where you're deserving to come back to a platform that you haven't battled on in years and just up and think you're going to get a Summer Madness or a Gnome. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that for with the fight. With that being said, I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my meal preps together. You get that going. Sirius Jones versus T-Rex is heating up. Yo, Sirius Jones went. Hey, Springz, where you at? Springz, where are you at? Thank you, K-Town. Sirius Jones went into T-Rex's hood, shot a video dissing him and the whole dot mob, and we ain't got a response from Rex yet. We ain't got a response from Rex yet. Yo, Sirius Jones is crazy. I respect Jones for what he did. He did what T.I. did when T.I. and Shawty Low was going at it. Rest in peace, Shawty Low. He went to Bowen Home Projects, where Shawty Low is from, and shot a whole video and dissed them and everything. That's what Sirius Jones just did. He went into T-Rex's hood, shot out Harlem, posted the projects and all that, walking in the street, walking around smoking, asking people, do you know who T-Rex is and all? Like, bruh. Rex, you got 48 hours. Your 24 hours was yesterday. You got another 24. You know what I'm saying? You got 40. Nah, Dion, he got to respond. He got to respond. He went to his neighborhood. And, bro, you think that I'm going to let somebody come into the Wild Hundreds and diss me in my neighborhood where I'm from and get away with it? Stop it. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. Rex, you got 48 hours. I don't care about your interview that you did talking about Sirius, ain't nothing serious about Sirius Jones and all that. Nah, I don't want to hear none of that shit. He went to your hood, posted your projects, dissed you and the whole dot mob. He talked about how you turned Crip at 30, how you rolling. Bruh, come on. Jones, I commend you for what you did. You keeping it hip-hop. I commend you for what you did. Rex, you got 48 hours. You hear me? Huh? You got 48 hours. You hear me? You better say something. And it better not be no interview on 15 Minutes of Fame or with Uncle Ra, hip-hop is real with knowledge. No. No, it's not. It's not because you're not in the industry. It's different. A well-known battle rapper in Sirius Jones went into another well-known battle rapper's hood and dissed them. And Jones used to live in Harlem. He used to live in Harlem when he lived in New York. You know what I'm saying? That I don't agree with that comparison. Now, if you would have said, and I'm not saying that this happened, if you would have said like G Herbo disrespected O Block and Lil Durk, then I would have been like, yeah, Lil Durk got to say something. He got to. If G Herbo went to O Block, shot a video, disrespected O Block and Lil Durk and all that, bro, King Von and shit, Lil Durk got to say something. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to the Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Wolf. You definitely did your thing. Rex, you got 48 hours. You hear me? 48 hours, okay? With that being said, yo, I am about to get up out of here. I got to get my work shit together, my meal prep. I got to break down my workstation for work tomorrow and all that. Get ready for the work week. And then I got to fly out to Detroit on Friday. I got my battle coming up versus Polo Row in Detroit. It's going to be my Manslaughter Battle League. Shout out Tubi. Definitely gonna be on Tubi. 90-second rounds, 3 rounds, 90 seconds. I'm definitely cooking. Definitely in my bag. So I'm definitely looking forward to the matchup. I think they're gonna try to do the face-offs Friday. Not sure what time Friday, but I do know I land in Detroit at 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So definitely looking forward to that. With that being said, y'all been great. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. If Springz was here, you know what I would say? He would like hit my music.